Hey everyone, you're tuning in to another episode of On Social with Nikki Nicole. We're here at the Girl Power Luncheon with my cousin, Miss Karen Larkin. It was amazing today.
My, to God be the glory.
Tell all these people, if you missed it, tell them what they missed.
If you missed this Girl Power Luncheon, let me tell you, you missed a treat. God definitely showed up. There was deliverance, there was healing, there was breakthrough. Women left here this evening not the same.
Let me tell you, I came in with eyelashes, honey. I ain't got on but one.
My, that's a mighty move of
That's
God.
and I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna just go ahead and keep it real.
Keep it real.
Today was so phenomenal. You had some phenomenal speakers, and when I stood up and gave my little testimony about Diana 365 days ago, was just like, y'all, Diana was in my Rolodex in my mind as to how can I connect D and Karen and all them together. And 365 days later, we got the Girl Power Luncheon. I think that the message, the power of connections, it proved like everything that was said today was needed. You know, people needed to hear everything that those people said today. I think people were healed. I think it broke the shattered glass of hatredness, and I don't like her because her lips popping and she looked cute, or you know. I just think that today was a confirmation, Karen. I know you've been talking about the Girl Power Lunch, and we've been talking about this. Like, Karen, my cousin, y'all, so we talk, about stuff.
We've been talking about this for quite a while.
It was such a success. It was such a success. I know, like, just like the Tea Party, they looking for when you're going to have another one, when we can do this again. And then it was just so amazing because, look, Diana was just sitting here saying the same thing. We got to go on the road, girl.
Well, she asked me, leaving here, am I ready to take Girl Power on the road? And it's amazing. I guess that's confirmation for me, because as we were in the planning phase and putting things together, I said this to my husband probably maybe 3 weeks ago, almost a month ago. And I said, God had already showed me what was going to happen today. And I asked him, I said, are you ready to take this on the road? I said, because women leave here women leaving here, they weren't going to be the same anymore. And I asked him, was he ready to take this on the road? And it's so needed. And one thing that my cousin that gave the occasion said was that women are mentally dying. We're dying every day, not from physical death, but from mental death, just not knowing what it is that God has called us to do. And God has great things for us. God has greatness for us, and he wants to give it to us if we would just be willing to receive it. And one thing that one of the speakers said, I can't remember if it was D or Diana, is that we got to begin to love one another.
Exactly.
It's time out for all this hatred, this bitterness, being vindictive and evil, towards the next sister, because all it takes is just a little bit, just to say, you know what, you look good today, you know what, I'm so proud of you, you know what, keep doing what it is that you're doing, and that's going to take you a long way. We don't want to do that.
But when you say that, the great thing about it too is that women and people don't know who can take you to your next level. It can be that same person that you think that you hating on, or if you open up your mouth and say, Karen, can you help me? And Karen said, you know what? She was humble enough to even ask me. I'm going to help her.
Yes.
But we have that mindset that I don't want you to get higher than me, or I don't want her to do it. I hate it. And I'm going to be honest with you. That's why a lot of times I love, and I talk to you about this, I wanted to bring things to Milledgeville, because the mindset of tradition is just, it's killing, it's making us bitter on the inside, because it's to me, it's like, well, why she gonna bring something and do something like that down here, or do this? Like, this just the mindset. But I'm so glad that today it was like a shattered glass. It shattered the glass ceiling of women of hating on each other, because the name of the event was Girl Power Luncheon. I love this super girl type thing. God's girls. I love it. So what was the whole thought process behind this?
Oh my goodness. I mean, you know, when first of all, when you begin to allow God to move and work in your life, and God just gave me a vision, because sometimes you go through life, no matter how old you are, and I know I went through a period at some point in my life, just I felt stagnated. Like, you know, I have a degree, not practicing in my degree. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna be honest, I have a RN degree, a registered nurse. I'm not a nurse.
But you knew that it wasn't for you.
And what I come to understand, you know, when you get to a certain age, and this is how the devil use you. The devil wants you to think that, oh my goodness, I'm over 40. I mean, what am I doing? I mean, all I do is take care of kids. I stay at home. You feel like you have no purpose or no direction. Like, okay, I went to school. What am I doing? God, what it is that you want me to do? But it was just last year, not even this time, it was at the end of last year, God just moved in my life in a mighty way, and I surrendered to him. And when I surrendered, things began to open up. And what I came to discover was, I know that I'm relatable. Women look at me and be like, okay, because I know I don't look like what people think I should look like, because my husband is a preacher. What I should look like, I have no idea.
Wait a minute, tell them what I would call you. I just keep it real.
She calls me the new millennia first lady.
New school first lady.
And if anybody that knows me will tell you, I'm not the first lady, because I'm the only lady. I'm the leading, the only, and the beginning, last. And the last.
And
so
end.
There won't be another one.
She's the Messiah.
No, I may not be the Messiah, but guess what? I'm telling you, I am working towards building his kingdom. But God gave me this vision. Because, you know, you want to know your direction. You want to know your purpose in life. And I feel like my calling is women, girls and women. And because I am different, as some people would say, and because I am who I am, as you can see, my hair is, and it used to be where I colored my hair, but I am just who I am. I don't try to put on a facade for anybody, but it is when I begin to open up my mouth.
Oh, I know.
Begin to speak.
Well, I called her the other night, y'all, because I had a dream, and I never remember my dream. And I seen Karen in the pulpit speaking and had a robe on and everything. I was really mean to call her that morning, but I kind of got sidetracked with a whole lot of things. So I called her that night. It probably like 10:30 at night. I said I had to call her and tell her. I said, Karen, I called you for two things. One, I seen you in my dream, and then two, you know, I was also following up on some other stuff that we got going on. And I was saying, you know, like, it was amazing, because it's like God kind of gave me the epiphany of today, you know.
Wow.
It's just kind of like was the epiphany of today. And I do see you going and speaking and doing things. You know, we are connected in another way. You know, Karen is my cousin. I always stress that. Karen is my first cousin. And, you know, me and you both, we have a girl power type thing. And in our family, you know, we're doing things that none of our family ever did. Never
thought of,
because it was never thought of it. And it was always because I just think it's not, maybe they wasn't given the opportunity to do it, but it wasn't a platform for them at the time. So it's like what we're doing, we're creating legacies to leave. You got Kaya and Kamaya, who you're creating legacies for, that they can continue this on and on and on. So when we do things, and I guess I'm gonna talk to a lot of people, I just won't say women, because there's a lot of men that are out there as well. We have to create a legacy to leave. You know, I think people don't think big enough. Like today, I love Dee's message was go big or go home, because like me and Karen, you know, sometimes I'd be like, Karen, I want to do this, I want to do that, and Karen be like, wait, because I have a vivid mind, and it's just because I see things such on a bigger magnitude than what people can even think about. When they think about something small, I'm thinking on a bigger level. How can we magnitude girl power? How can we magnitude girl power, Karen?
And we can, because I'm telling you, besides going on the road, God has already showed me. We're working on the next girl power luncheon. I don't know if it's going to be a luncheon. It may be a girl power breakfast. I don't know.
It may be the girl power dinner.
It may be a dinner at night. But what I know is God said you had over 100 women here today.
Imagine next time it's gonna be over
Next time it's gonna be over 300.
300, and we're gonna have a facility that's gonna seat y'all.
And I'm telling you, and I promise you, the next one after Why God Told Me, we're gonna have to take it out of Millersville because we're not gonna have a venue
that's gonna be big enough
to hold them.
Yes, and all of gonna have these shirts. You see these shirts? Okay, so after this, what's next? Like today was phenomenal. What's next?
I don't know. I'm just being honest. I've learned now that I just wait on God. I wait on him. I make sure I listen to his voice. I know that we're working on something for couples. Me and my husband is working on something for couples. So just stay tuned. But if you missed today and you want to see this amazing event, I'm telling you, we're going to have DVDs available for purchase. You can reach out to me on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, and I am Karina's, or I'm Karen Larkin on Facebook. You can inbox me. We'll make sure they're going to be $10, so you can just make sure that you just get with me. But I'm telling you, I've had people that already bought DVDs because it's some
and
stuff
they sold all the shirts,
and we sold all our T-shirts. But I am doing another pre-order, so
I gotta get my mom on one.
So we're probably gonna do about 2 weeks pre-sale. So if you want a T-shirt, one of these beautiful T-shirt, and believe it or not, you do at this point have your choice of black or white. Just inbox me, message me, contact me on Facebook. If you have my telephone number,
support the ministry, please.
Support the ministry. And I mean, and I tell people, you know, we don't take any of this money. It's all for the building of God's kingdom. So we don't use it for our own personal use, but it's money that we put in there that's going to do other things as it relates to the ministry. And we got our October thing together.
Tea party,
yes. 50 Shades of Pink.
I'm so excited about that. Like we got, y'all, we ain't even got enough time to even talk about it. I'm so excited about that.
Yes.
That's next because it's a girl power type thing, and it's going to be a breast cancer and domestic violence awareness. It is a message behind these events. It's not just we just having events and thinking it's cute. We got a message that we have, and it is mandatory. I think for me, as me being in media and broadcasting and doing what I do, and you doing what you do, I think it's just mandatory that we give back. And for my way of giving back is to be able to bring some meaningful things that mean something to people, that is going to bring hope, empowerment, stability. Like I'm a big person with finance and wealth. I want us to be financially fed in our spirit, in our mind. It all starts in the mindset. So today when y'all said get your mind ready, like we really want you to go big or go home, and the only way to go big is go home is to go with structure. Oh Lord, we could talk all day.
And we're gonna close it with this, but understand this: we perish for the lack of knowledge.
Yes.
And if that ain't what Karen said, that's what the word said. We die because we lack knowledge, because we don't know. And when you know, that's the most powerful tool of knowing stuff. So remember this: we die because we do not know. We lack knowledge. So guess what? If you ready to live, you better connect with people that connect.
Get plugged in.
There you go.
Get plugged in. Again, everybody, stay tuned with On Social with Nikki Nicole. I'm here with my girl, Miss Karen Larkin. Stay tuned.